So let's look at everything else now. Okay. A thorn, corpse explosion, life pants. There are thorn, blood mist, healing pants. Should I give up a rank of corpse explosion and some thorns for a rank in blood mist? Because with these, it'll be a very good combo with our current build. Although, I mean, we really don't, we really haven't been relying on this. We use it occasionally, like when I remember to. We could just drop Army of the Dead and use that to get Blood Mist. And that way we'd still have the free slot for when we get points for Iron Maiden. And we could work into that there. Just get us some more corpses. I mean, I really wanted to wait to get Blood Mist until we had the upgrade that turned Blood Mist into a Darkness skill, but not upgrade, but the aspect is called. So who knows if we'll ever find that? Because we have not been lucky. Although, we did just get two boots. Blood Mist triggers Corpse Explosion. Skeletal Mages deal Blizzard. Cooldown reduced by 0.3. Cooldown. Okay, this one has the top roll. Vision grants movement speed. Max evade charge. There's movement speed, intelligence, and fortified gen. Thorns, crit chance, basic skill damage, fortify regen, life regen. Basic skill. We lose some basic skill damage from that. We lose a little bit of regen. So all of these have the same amount of block chance and block damage reduction. Oh, and all shields increase the main hand weapon damage by 80%. Interesting. So we gain a little thorns. We lose a little life regen. We lose some basic skill damage. Yeah, we need to start building intelligence on all of our stuff. This would offset our thorns loss a little. Still lose that corpse explosion though. Just that one.
Your skin can't turn blades. I'll work on that later.
This count as weapon or armor? Armor. Okay. Oh, I see. So you can't recycle them. Dang. I was really hoping we could. I mean, like the damage reduction from this just too large an amount for us to just give up.
Wear the stars around your neck. Fare thee well.
So we're at 363 thorns now. Would have been nice. We'll find something better eventually.
Pack protect you.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Okay, so last one is you. Head to Marrowin. And since we've gotten this one out of the way, then we can evaluate which... Oh,
Where do you suppose they come from? The drowned, I mean.
is there other new lore here? Yeah, once we've finished this one up, then we can evaluate like which of the dungeon side quests have the most benefit to us.
Put your backs into it, lads.
Yeah, I don't look at any other lore. Oh, there is one.
I caught my first fish just beyond that cape. That was 8.
Oh, the brine shrivels your nose. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It appears fishing vessels are not the only ship to dock here. These goods were brought by trade ships from a far distant shore.
You grew up here. How can you not see the storm on the horizon?
If you spent less time watching the sea and more watching your wife.
Shut it. The clams are washing ashore early this year. A bad sign.
This is where I found the most beautiful seashell and asked your mother to marry me.
Okay, I think that's all the lore here. What is that? I like a whale carcass?
Lost 2 sailors at sea today. Soon we'll have more ships than able hands.
A barbarian could lift a boat with one hand and smash it to pieces. That's stupid. They're not real.
Hush. Oh, spirits, where did I go wrong with these two?
A druidic altar of the sea constructed from whale's bones. A fresh offering rests atop the shrine in hopes of appeasing the spirits and bringing loved ones home safely. Yeah, so must have been a whale carcass then. Buoys hang from knotted rope. A votive of prayer. Lover, friendship, and fisherman knots are all displayed. I do love this build. So let's grab that. We're not going to use it just yet, though.
time to do that.
Will be pleased.
Smell this place.
I need more time.
There you are.
Is that?
Mother? I got it, Nerigan. I got you, Nerigan. Stop it! Stop it! I'm not. Enough! I am not bitter. I am angry. And I do not have the soft heart you did. This is the end! My Roina.
Old spotted journal. Waterlogged remains of a journal. Father always said it is true love that feeds the deepest hate. I thought that having Roina, I need not want her father. I thought I might be strong, but daily I hear whispers that tell me I am not. You alright?
Spirits. That's done. I'm leaving. I won't just stand here moping.
Good. In Marrowan. Good. I don't have to leave through here. Very good damage reduction pants.
I always guessed her fate. And I'm too old to become teary-eyed about the truth. Don't say you've come to see me sulk.
You're feeling better.
I was overly harsh with you. And you did help me. More than anyone else. My mother loved Cecil. My father. Too much, I think. If he loved her or not, I don't know. I never wanted to ask. Our village was fine until my mother disappeared. You can guess, The same test I passed. She failed. And now, it's over. My thanks, friend.
Royna's heirloom amulet. A druid charm made by Royna's mother to keep her strong during any hardship. Low duration, shrine buff duration, shadow over time. Trash. Absolute trash. Alright, so let's evaluate the dungeons that we have questing. This one is for sorcerers that make it that basic skills reduce mana cost of next core skill. This one is also for sorcerer. Ice armor makes you unstoppable. We're relying on the amount of mana we consume with our core skill, so that one is trash for us, and we're not using ice armor in our sorcerer build, so that's trash for us. This one, also sorcerer. All three sorcerer. Weird. Your casts of charged bolts have 50% chance to be attracted to enemies and last longer. Yep. Also not using charged bolts. So we're not going to be wasting our time doing any of those. So on with the story then, because I do not care. Why is this blue? Why are you still blue? Did the other ones still appear like that? No. Just that one. Did I miss something in there? Curious. Hmm. Yeah, let's go and do that. Get rid of our ultimate. We'll do that so that so we can actually start using Iron Maiden, and we'll grab Blood Mist. So now we can. I mean, it'll use this one, right? Not gonna just do regular Carpet Explosion. Let's see. I have it set here. Okay. It does do the one we want it to do. Alright. That is important. Really? No, I don't feel like it. Where'd you come from? Where's Donan?
The horned woman. The beast. Nothing could stop them. Not our steel, not our prayers.
Listen to me. I must find Donan. Where is he?
Somewhere inside. Dead, like the rest, for all I know. The light has forsaken this place.
Oh, this is just a reskin of what's that dungeon called? Like Light's Hope or something like that?
I'm done for.
Like the one with the Den Mother in it.
time to do that.
Yeah, let's check that way first. Oof, two. Yep. This is definitely giving me Dragon Age 2 vibes. And while I did enjoy Dragon Age 2, that is not the game in that franchise to be emulating.
Light, cleanse these faithful servants of their sin. Bring them peace in death. Bloody miracle you made it here in one piece. Lilith and that beast tore right through us. Could have killed me too. But she left me untouched. She's toying with me. Wants me to watch her destroy everything I've built. Damn it! Did you see Yorin the way you came?
No.
She hasn't won yet. There's still a chance to stop her. But I can't do it alone.
I'm with you. Where is she now?
An old chamber beneath the keep. That's where Astaroth is. I didn't vanquish him like the stories say. I imprisoned him in a soul stone. It was a last resort. I built Eldheim over the stone to contain its evil.
Yep, because that's never gone wrong before.
I spent my life watching over it, keeping it a secret, so Astaroth would never hurt anyone again. Not even my son knows. I'm sorry for hiding this from you before, but I couldn't risk a stranger finding out the truth. We should get moving. Follow me. If you didn't see Yoren outside, we'll search on the way.
So did no one ever tell you how Tristram happened? Because this is how Tristram happened.
When was the last time you saw Yoren?
We were discussing what happened to Erida, and then Lilith stormed the keep. I ordered some guards to escort him out of Eldheim. I should have stayed with him.
Yeah, if you had, you probably would watch them die. Because she's almost certainly going to use him to resurrect Astaroth, since that's how that works. You imprison a demon in a soul stone. Someone puts that soul stone in a chosen vessel, and that chosen vessel becomes the demon. You did a Diablo, sir. You did a Diablo.
He was with Yoren.
So you could tell that night was with your son. Yep, and this is the at the start of the game when you're doing the prologue and you go in to fight the demon in the cellar. This is the exact layout of that place. Just the lighting is different to try to throw people off. They are going full on Dragon Age 2. Just reusing areas over and over again.
One of Yoren's protectors.
One of the guardians Donan ordered to watch over Yoren. Just a broken corpse now, marred by claw marks. Yoren's mace sits atop the body, but there is no other sign of the boy. Anything else out here? No. You just want us to walk through here?
The last of my son's guardians. Come, quickly.
What?
Yoren's mace is here. I told them to get out.
Maybe he and the Knights tried to stop Lilith. Could she have taken him somewhere?
What possible reason would she have? He means nothing to her. We need to move. The way to Astaroth is through here.
And this is just another reuse. Just reuse dungeon into reuse dungeon. The laziness is honestly unbelievable.
We share a connection, though, and a strong one at that. Astaroth is a guardian of Lilith's father, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred.
Like, I can absolutely understand them reusing these for just like the regular dungeons that you just run to get the aspects from. And for the sellers and shit. But for story dungeons, they should all be handcrafted without exception. There is no excuse for this. Not with the kind of money that they have. And if this is what they did for the Act 2 dungeon, then I'm guessing that the Act 3 dungeon and the Act 4 dungeon are probably going to be the same thing. So only the Act 1 dungeon they actually put in any effort for.
Here it is. The Soul Stone Chamber. Lilith has what she wanted all this time. She took the stone. No sign of Yorin, though. We need to find him.
Mighty Astaroth, the charred duke himself, confined to a cage. What a pity.
Daughter of hatred.
I have an offer. You will grant me safe passage to a place I am no longer welcome. In exchange, I will give you freedom and more. Donan's progeny, his pride and joy, your retribution if you give me what I want.
Will have safe passage.
Yep. All that shit. Very obvious.
Was it another vision? Did you see Yorin?
Yes. Lilith stabbed him with the Soul Stone.
My son?
I'm sorry, Donan.
This isn't over.
I know what I...
No! There's still time. You have to trust me. Meet me in the Great Hall.
If you didn't understand the ramifications of the actions you took here, then there's no way you know how to reverse what was done to your son. Absolutely no way. You wouldn't have repeated the mistakes of Tristram if you could actually do it. I know that sounds like reverse logic, because if you're capable of doing it, then you have more confidence in accomplishing the thing that Tristram failed to do. But, and this is very important, when you are in a situation where you understand that the worst possible outcome will happen before you can succeed, then there's no point in doing the thing that would lead to the worst possible outcome. Very simple logic. Why did you build Eldheim over such a dangerous thing?
I had to. Even after I warded the stone with Nefane and Erida, the demon's power gradually seeped out. So, I turned to the cathedral. Eldheim itself is a giant capstone, blessed with Inarius' light. It subdued the evil below. None of that matters now.
Erida and Nefane, they told Lilith about the stone.
Traitors. They did this to me. To my boy.
What do we do now?
We must find Yorin as quickly as possible. I realize how hopeless this all seems, but I've spent half my life studying the Soul Stone. I know its nature. It will take time for Astaroth to overpower my boy. I taught him well. Even now, he's resisting the demon's influence. They'll be close by. Karagar, perhaps. All those innocents to burn will excite Astaroth, make him fight harder to take control.
Lilith has what she wanted from Astaroth. Why would she linger here?
I don't know.
Okay, so our base town here is not under attack. Then you saw a giant demon come by, huh?
Horseshoes and nails. What do you need? Use it well.
Oh. The armor and weapon merchants are gone. Interesting. All the merchants are gone, except for the healing guy and the blacksmith. Weird. Yeah, let's go here.
Take it off your hands. Ah, this'll do nicely.
Yeah. But they're dead.
I know you're in there! Open the door! Let me in! Damn you!
It was a beast. A hound of hell.
Mama! Papa, where are you?
It's Astaroth! He's returned to finish us! Ghosts of my kindred, spirits of the wild, forgive my weakness. Rise to our desperate need.
It's too late for that, bud.
My skin's charred to the bone, but I feel nothing. Why do I feel nothing?
They looked at me for help. Bones crushed, flesh melted. By Vasily, the smell. I'm not sure I can take much more.
Father! Narius! Please, forgive us! Save us from the demon's fire!
Easy. Easy, my girl. I'm scared too. Please, just need to get us out of here.
Yeah, let's finish Act 2. Okay. Here we go. An unknown victim burned black and contoured in agony. Astaroth's flames did not kill quickly. What? Why did that happen?
Kaina, get up! We have to go now! I can't leave without you!
They're here. Yorin can resist. He's strong.
You're in! You're in!
He has been waiting for you.
Where? Where is he?
Come forth.
My boy.
He called down for you, wept until his tears became fire.
Do as you please, Astaroth. I have what I came for.
Okay, so we just do the boss fight here. Didn't drop anything, huh? Alright.
Yoren. I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry.
Donan,
Oh, so this dropped.
I will leave you in peace.
Our final investment will be... We should have for the corpse thing. Yeah, we have all of the Act 2 area now. It's over. Townsfolk can search for loved ones.
Aye. A shame about Yoren. Was one of us, you know. We'll take care of him and his father.
Lilith and Astaroth had made a deal, and we were the ones who would pay the cost. Our presence was no coincidence. Everything happened exactly as Lilith wanted. We just danced to her music. Donan was shattered. His mind on grief, not her. Not answers. No one knew what Lilith was truly after, or exactly what Astaroth had promised her. But we needed to recover quickly, and we needed to stop chasing her phantoms.
Okay. That is the end of Act 2. And consequently, the end of our Necromancer run for the time being. The gloves we got were the Charred Gauntlets, which give intelligence, dexterity, lucky hit chance. Seared through the flames of combat long ago during the days of Ash, these gauntlets were forged in the demonic fires of Astaroth and quenched in the blood of heroes. Tidal Bone Wand. Little wave fires 2 additional waves, each dealing... Okay. Damage to close enemies, damage to distant enemies, damage over time, lucky hit chance. Weaker than what we're wearing. Intelligence, dexterity, lucky hit chance. And regardless, we'll put that away. do we have access to our stuff again? Looks like it. And there's new side quests here now, but that doesn't matter. We're not going to be looking at any more lore. Not going to take any more quests. We are done with this act for the time being. Or this area for the time being. Like maybe I'll decide that I like my Jason Asano build the best and we'll come back to doing this stuff, or maybe we'll be doing all these things with my sorcerer druid later. But moment. We've done everything we can. I'd put that away for my other characters to use, except that it really isn't good for anyone other than this character. Guess I'll put the life regen ring aside. Okay. Yep. So that is going to be it for Act 2 with our Gisano build. Honestly, the moment we had access to this became a ridiculous build. And honestly, in concert with that, remembering to finally invest in this had the biggest effect. Because without Hued Flesh, like having the big lucky hit chance on Corpse Explosion just isn't like viable. You know? Again, like this really did nothing for us until we had this. Which the whole reason for going for this was for Hued Flesh. And I was a fool for having gone majority of the playthrough without it. Yeah, but super good build. Absolutely recommend it. Eventually, they're going to fix the visual issue where all the kind of shadow that emits from the corpses occludes your visual of the area. Which, you know, like is definitely, like, if you're playing hardcore, do not play this. Do not play this in hardcore. Do not play Blighted Corpses at all in hardcore. Don't play Blight either, because Blight does the same thing. It's just in a smaller area. Don't use this effect in hardcore because it will kill you. Guaranteed. Because you need to know if there's something coming, and you're not going to be able to see it coming with this. But aside from that, it is a great build. Honestly, it dwarfs my Druid build, which I'm sad to say, because my Druid is in World Tier 1, and in World Tier 2, this character smokes my Druid. Like, you know, it is like, you know, heads and tails above what my Druid was doing in World Tier 1. So, yeah, like right now, like I'm definitely placing this one really high. Like, as I've mentioned many times, I'm all about the really big hit. So I may still choose in the end, I may still choose my, my Druid as the character that I move forward with. But, you know, like I really love the flavor of this character. Like, you know, like having, like the fact that my Druid is just a generic Druid and I'm not basing him off anything. Like, you know, like definitely, like in terms of how I'm playing the game and because really, like, you know, like the like when you're playing a character that you don't have investment in other than the build, like this game really lets you down in big ways, like really big ways. Like, you know, like they made so many mistakes with Diablo 4 as an action RPG. And for a lot of the writing is just subpar. Again, like I actually got mad and yelled at one of the NPCs during a side quest because of just how generic the entire setup was. You could see what was coming so far away that I actually got angry and started saying, "Shut up, please stop. Why do you have so much dialogue?" Because like every single thing they were saying was like, "Yeah, you're like obviously like you're just setting up this specific thing, this trope that like you're using badly. Tropes aren't a bad thing, but they can be used poorly, and most people use them poorly. And the writers for this game were no different. And they did not use the tropes in a way that was conducive to a positive storytelling experience. Like I don't get it. Like you have so much money. Why is it that you didn't make sure that you had the best story? Why isn't you didn't make sure that you had like the most entertaining gameplay loop? Why is it you didn't make sure that everything was running at in a state that you could say without question this is the best action RPG on the market? And with all that money, why is it that you aren't aiming for the gold? Because Path of Exile is still king. Path of Exile still does everything better than what you're doing here. Path of Exile has a better story than this. Path of Exile story in Path of Exile 1 story is not good. It does not have a good story, but its story is better than this. It uses better storytelling techniques than Diablo 4, which is pathetic. Wolcen, tremendously better story than what's happening here. Like Wolcen's story kicks the crap out of Diablo 4. Wolcen isn't a good game. I don't recommend playing Wolcen. I mean, maybe they've improved some stuff over the years. I only played it when it first came out, but the campaign of Wolcen was very good. Had a very good story in its campaign. That trounced the competition story-wise. Gameplay-wise, it's not good, but that's mostly because they made the mistake of giving you a character that you can respec fully to do anything you want that one character to do, which is not how you should make a game like this. You need to, if you're going to make an action RPG, you need to do classes, because if you do classes, then players have a reason to make more than one character. And in Wolcen, you have no reason to make more than one character, which is why this is a bad game. It's worth playing through the campaign. If you get it cheap, it's worth playing through. But it's not something worth going back to ever, because you can literally do everything in one playthrough. Yep. That's going to be it for... Yeah, it could be it for my rant, and it's going to be it for this playthrough. Not for the playthrough, but for the Act 2 run as my Necromancer. I mean, eventually I'll go back as this character. I just, I just don't know if this is going to be the character that I run through the entirety of the campaign for the first time with. But as always, if you like listening to Old Man talk about RPGs and you've been enjoying the playthrough, then I appreciate doing other YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you next time in my Sorcerer playthrough in Act 3. But regardless, Ve Victus, Fires in Numeris, and bye.